Hello everyone and welcome to a completely brand new type of video here on my YouTube channel. Are you afraid of the dark? Makeup and paranormality. Now I don't know whether this is going to be a one-off video or whether it's going to become a series, but what I can tell you is that either way, this video slash series, whatever it turns into, is been heavily inspired by Robert Welsh's Makeup Mondays and Ghost Stories. If you don't know who I'm talking about, first of all, why not? Second of all, he's luckily linked down below because this is inspired by him, who in turn is inspired by somebody else, who is in turn by, yeah, you get the gist. But in this video anyway, I will be reading some horror stories that kind of give me the old tingles, and maybe look at some TikTok videos that kind of like, hey, what's the paranormality going on in there, you know? That just don't really make sense to me. So we're gonna paint something on the eyes. I've kind of got like a kind of loose face down, probably a bit too much blush, but you know, we're going to move forward with our life. I'm going to be using the Sensorium Beauty Chapter 1 Alexis Stone collaboration palette. Ooh, what a mouthful, because it's gorgeous and it's stunning. And there's a couple of green shades in here that are probably messing completely with that green screen, but I live for it. That's how green it is. It's gorge. I'm going to be using this neon yellow, the white, and one of these reds, and I'm going to do a graphic liner on the top as well. So teeny tiny trigger warning. If anybody is a little bit freaked out, a little bit, you know what I mean. If anyone's easily freaked out by any kind of gore, blood, any kind of freaky stuff, or any kind of moment where it's a bit like, hey, I'm not okay with this, I need to go hide under the duvet for a week or two, then please turn off now, because this is probably not going to be for you. If it is for you, then let's just get straight into it. So I don't know whether I'm going to fade out and then fade in, or what's happening. I don't fully know until post edit. So just in case there's a fade out, let's get straight into it. Fade. Okay, just before we begin with the stories, quick update. I said that I would be using this yellow shade up here, this neon, but it doesn't pay off well with this green screen, so we're going to be switching down to this blue instead, which I've already begun with. So let's start with the first story. This story is called The Old New House, and it starts with, we brought an old house, my boyfriend and I. He's in charge of the new construction, converting the kitchen into the master bedroom, for instance, whilst I am on wallpaper removal duty. The previous owner papered every wall. Removing it is brutal, but oddly satisfying. The best feeling in the world is getting a long peel, similar to your skin when you're peeling from a sunburn. Ew. I don't know about you, but I kind of try and make a game out of the peeling, on the hunt for the longest piece before it rents. Under the corner section of every paper in every room is a person's name and date. Curiosity got the best of me one night when I googled one of the names and discovered the person was actually a missing person. The missing date matched the date under the wallpaper. The next day I made a list of all the names and dates. Sure enough, each name was for a missing person, with dates to match. Stop it. Oh my giddy gosh, could you imagine? We notified the police, who naturally sent out a crime scene team. I overheard one text say, yeah, it's human. Human? What's human? Ma'am, where's the material you removed from the walls already? This isn't wallpaper you were removing. Please begin. First of all, ew. Like, can we just, like, this is going to be an absolute no from me. Like, imagine removing wallpaper. Wouldn't it have, like, a different pole? I don't know if this is too gory or not. No, it's not. It's paranormality. And the T, it would have a different pole, surely. It wouldn't pull in a way that's, like, rip like paper. But still, imagine if you went to a home and you were de-wallpapering the wall. It turns out it's human skin. Oh, please. Honey, my love. Wow, okay, this next story is called They Got the Definition Wrong. It has been said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. I understand the sentiment behind the saying, but it's wrong. I entered the building on a bet. I was strapped for cash and I didn't buy into the whole legends of the hotel to begin with. So $50 was more than enough to get me to do it. It was simple. Just reach the top floor, the 45th floor. Oh my gosh, okay. Shine my flashlight from one of the top windows. The hotel was old and broken, including the elevator. So that meant that I had to walk. So up the stairs I went. As I reached each platform, I noted the old brass plates displaying the numbers of the floors. 15, 16, 17, 18. I felt a little tired as I crept higher, but so far, no ghosts, no cannibals, no demons, piece of cake. I can't tell you how happy I was when I entered the last stretch of numbers. I joyfully counted them aloud, each platform. 41, 42, 43, 44, 44. I stopped and looked back down the stairs, and I must have miscounted. So I continued up, 44. One more flight, 44. And then 10 flights down, 44. 15 more flights, 44. And so it's been for as long as I can remember. So really, insanity isn't doing something repeatedly expecting different results. It's knowing that the results will never change, and each door leads to the same staircase, to the same number. It's realizing you no longer fall asleep. It's not knowing whether you've been running for days, weeks, or years. It's when you've been sobbing slowly, turning into laughter. Oh my gosh, that one's got my eyes watering. Oh, I say, oh, I'm going to need a moment. That's really kind of tickled that kind of heightened frequency there. My gosh. Okay. Does anybody else have that where you're kind of so in tune with what you're kind of doing or talking about, or from what you're hearing, that your kind of frequency levels are kind of matched? Not even frequency, like, it doesn't need to be like paranormality vibes. Just your eyes water for no reason, for completely no reason. Someone else must have that. Let me know what it is. If it means something, you know, I love a good little conspiracy. I love a little moment of like discussion. Right then, before we read out another story, let's watch a couple of videos, shall we? So these are what I found on TikTok, and they're kind of videos that make me say, get out. Don't start on me. Absolutely not. I'll see you later, my love. But let's watch the first one. Okay, here we go. Absolutely not. No way. Yeah, she's like, okay. Yeah, done. Close. Stop it, my eyes are watering again. What's happening? Yeah, honey. Totally what I would be doing. Totally what I would be doing. Get out of my house, or I'm gonna get out of it for you. Like, completely. If you're not getting out of it, I am. So this next one I think is about Teslas and seeing ghosts, allegedly. Let's have a look at this. You see, that just doesn't make sense, does it? Look, there's nobody there. There's nobody there. Now make that make sense. Why? Oh! They glitched. Do that again, hang on. There's nobody there, but it walks and stops. Nobody there. And then, look, oh my gosh. No, no, I'm not being funny or anything. You can have a refund. Like, don't even give me the money back. Just take the car. Like, if that car can see stuff that I can't, then maybe that's a good thing. But no, like, I'm not having any of that. Okay, let's watch one more video before we crack on with another story. Here we go.
Are you hungry, little fella? Are you thirsty?
What? Oh my god, my eyes! What now? What's happening now? Oh my god, watch that again. That was freaky. You saw... Look, there's somebody sat there. Stop
Are
it.
you hungry,
And
little
it's with
fella?
movement. You even see the arms.
Are you thirsty?
Stop it. Oh my god, my eyes. That is really freaky. I cannot. I just need a moment to dry my eyes, please. Alright then, this next story is called Hell. Sorry, I had to look at it then. There was no pearly gate. The only reason I knew I was in a cave was because I had just passed the entrance. The rock wall rose behind me with no ceiling in sight. I knew this was it. This was what religion had talked about, what man feared. I had just entered the gate to hell. Oh, my eyes are starting to water already. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, they're not stopping. Okay, let's keep moving, let's keep plowing through. I felt the presence of the cave, as if it was a living, breathing creature. The stench of rotten flesh overwhelmed me, and then there was a voice. It came from deep inside and all around. Welcome, it said. Who are you? I asked, trying to keep my composure. You know. Okay, I'm just gonna need a moment. Oh. Who are you? I asked, trying to keep my composure. You know, the thing answered. I did know. You are the devil, I stuttered, quickly losing my composure. Why me? I've lived as good as I could. The silence took over the place as my words died out. It seemed like an hour went by before the response came. What did you expect? The voice penetrating my skin. I don't know. I never believed any of this, I uttered. Is that why I'm here? The silence continued. They say the greatest trick you ever pulled was convincing the world that you didn't exist. No, the greatest trick I ever pulled was convincing the world that there is an alternative. There is no God, I shivered. The cave trembled with the words, I am God. Oh my God. Okay, alright, I cannot do this anymore. I cannot keep reading these stories out and having like an absolute full-on emotional moment. Like, why is that keeping happening? I'm serious. Why does that keep happening? So I'm going to take a moment. I'm just going to put some lashes on, some mascara, potential something on the lip, potential, or just like a bit of gloss potentially. And we're going to finish up with another video. So I believe there's going to be a fade because, yeah, we'll just see post-edit. So what happens, happens. Here we go. Alright, now this is the finished look. Now, please believe me, I do have a lash on, but to be told, I am never wearing this lash again, or this type of lash, because where is it? Like, hello, are you there? Where have you gone? I think if you look here, you can kind of just see that there is a lash on this eye, but it's pathetic. Like, I need something a little bit more, you know, hi, I'm wearing a lash. Now, just before we finish up this video, I want to show you another video from TikTok that documents this couple and their haunted house. I've watched them for some time, and I was thinking at the beginning, you know, that proverbial grain of salt that's like, yeah, okay, hun, alright. But the more I've watched, the more I'm like, potential. It's got potential. And the account is Lainey_and_Ben, and this is just a compilation video that they've put out of all their things. But go have a watch because it is crazy AF. Right, let's just watch this one though. Don't cry, don't cry. I mean, what's happening?
Oh my God! So it's not like bad.
Like literally. That was her hair that moved. Oh my God. Look at the thing. My eyes. No, pause, I'm sorry, pause. Oh. Why is this happening when I watch something that's a little bit paranormality? this ain't normal. Once I can kind of get my head around my eyes watering, but all these quantity of times, I mean, please. Right, I feel like I've centered myself. Let's carry on. So we're at the door closing moment. Let's carry on. Yeah, like, hello?
Doors opening and closing, drawers opening.
This is not
A
right,
little blow
is
on the
it?
back of my head.
I mean, the thing is that they document it happening. So on that video, you'll think, oh yeah, it's just a thing. But when you go look, they are so invested into this story. It makes me go all like quivery. Thank you for watching this video and taking the time and being here with me today. Leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe whilst you're there and help me grow the channel, and check out my other playlist. I've got a makeup for beginners guide to my playlist. If you're new to drag, if you're new to makeup and you're learning different techniques, that's currently growing, that playlist. And who knows if this will turn into a playlist. But for now, everybody stay safe, stay well. And as always, ciao for now. Bye everyone.